New numbers tonight about the massive cost of that 3-week search. The Associated Press saying it cost more than $1 million per day, citing overtime paid to Corrections Department officials and state police officers. Joining us now is our political analyst and New York Post political columnist, Fred Dicker. Hey, Fred. So this is big today, learning about the cost of this massive search. What do you make of the numbers tonight?
Well, they're not a total surprise. Some $23 million in overtime for the state police and the corrections officers alone. That's only some of the money. Doesn't count other state agencies that were involved, federal agencies that were involved. Doesn't count the criminal prosecutions that are going on now, the ongoing Inspector General investigation that's going on now. But look, this was a national class, if not world class, escape. These were two very deadly individuals, dangerous individuals. So it wasn't surprising that the governor said go all out, and that's obviously what they did.
And that's a huge hit. I mean, it's a lot of money. The state is having to find that money. It's tax dollars. How does this reflect on the state government and the Department of Corrections?
Well, this is a kind of one-off experience. This doesn't happen very often. The state has plenty of money. It's rolling in dough, billions of dollars in surplus right now. So it's not going to be a major hit, but it's an embarrassment. This is going to be right up there with the Attica prison uprising as something that won't be forgotten. Big shakeups are coming. There's no question about that. And now we have earlier this week allegations that prison guards beat up inmates to try to get information out of them. That has to be investigated too. One irony here, Ann, is that many of the guards who at Dannemora, who obviously were responsible for the lax security, are making a real windfall with this money. And some people are sort of shaking their heads at the irony at that.
Do you think there will be even more fallout? We've already seen the administrators at Clinton Correctional. Some of them were put on leave. Some of them have retired since all of this. Do you think there will be more fallout in Albany?
I think there's going to be huge fallout, definitely, and that awaits the Inspector General's ongoing investigation. This kind of lax security probably was mirrored. I think things are changing quickly at other major maximum security prisons. There are bound to be shakeups, changes in protocol, probably more firings or demotions, and the governor has yet to pick a new full-time corrections commissioner, and I think that's going to await the Inspector General's report. We may get somebody from out of the system, out of state perhaps, who's not part of the culture that allowed this to happen.
Fred, thank you so much for the perspective. And of course, we'll continue to follow this story closely. Don't forget, you can hear Fred's radio program live from the state capitol every weekday morning from 10 to 11 on Talk 1300 AM.